Hello, Debu. How are you? I saw your hand sculpt. It looks amazing, bro. Good job. Are you just doing random body parts, or like you have a list intern stuff? That's good. It's 3D too, after all, right? It's better than having a normal, like not, I wouldn't call normal, but like other jobs beside 3D. Oh, nice, they gave you even a sculpting work. Serpent snake. That should be fun. Do they have like a specific like shape for it, or like you are free to look for your own references? Still, it should be better than a human likeness, like easier. Oh, even the concept, nice, even better. Because even though like it's not human, when someone has some concepts, like not finished concept, but they're like we want something like this, they send you an AI image or like a some image they found on internet, and then it's hard to match it because they don't know if it will look good on 3D or not, because some concepts don't look good in 3D. So you, if you get to be creative and you can make decisions, that's the fun part. Yeah, just to code, try to not work too much on the, like, depending on where it's gonna look in the camera. Don't work too much on the parts that won't be visible. That's a that's a big mistake I'm making as well sometimes. Like I work on a like tree model, for example, sculpting the like stylized tree, and then it's just far away in the camera, you know. I'm making like all these small details on it, so it's kind of a waste of time for the projects. If you are gonna put it in your portfolio, maybe it's a good chance to go crazy with the details if you have time on the projects. How much time did they give you? And are you making the textures as well? Yeah, yeah, I understand. It's understandable. Some people, they finish the like client version and they like deliver it. Then you make your own version on top of it. They put that into the portfolio as well. Like if you are in limited time in the project. Weak. That's good. Is it like a stylized seating? Stylized snake. Realistic horror take on a kids show. Interesting. Definitely would love to see it when it's finished. I mean, when it's out. You probably can share it before the project is over. Zach, hello. Zach, where did you go yesterday? Like you wrote something and then you disappeared. Example, back of the ears are not gonna be visible at all. And I don't have subsurface, so I'm actually wasting my 20 seconds here. But yeah, we do that sometimes. They're gonna know. No one will know. Some thin neck. It's almost stylized. Too big head. Kinda big. Okay. It looks very horror now. I don't know why. It's just at the other stuff. or just... No, they are not random references. There is a guy, another 3D character artist. He made this challenge. So, like 10, 20 3D artists are doing this challenge. Everyone is doing these specific heads. There's a pure ref file. Actually, let me show you. Okay, you see? There's a pure ref file with 100 heads. And you can see, thanks for joining the challenge, blah 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 blah. And yeah, the 1 hour challenge. We're at 38, so many heads are done. Crazy, almost half. If maybe you wanna join, I can send you the link of the guy. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly 30. Like I saw at least 15 at least. So maybe there is more that I didn't see. Like I started with 3 friends, 2 friends. Of them decided to leave the challenge, do his own other works, and other one is still doing it. Yusuf is Yusuf. In the mask and see. No, I don't think I will be making another 100 heads. Maybe 100 body parts after this. I am weak on body anatomy. Then you can show off you're already studying body anatomy. It's not a challenge that I know of, but we can do it. Like I definitely need a challenge to stay disciplined. When the challenge is over, I will just be leaving everything. It's bad for me. Okay. Floating heads syndrome is hitting hard. Maybe I should just do this. No, no. Like some people are right now doing like the fifth one, some people are doing 20. I saw the challenge when the guy who started it was at, I don't know, 60 or something. It's already finished, but I saw it. I started from one. Some people do random heads. Like, it's not, it's just a good way to practice. You don't have to, rules are made to be broken. You can do whatever you want that fits your schedule, your goal. Maybe you wanna do only the female heads. Maybe you wanna do only the weird heads, you know? Whatever works for you. No, bro, it's not complex, trust me. Body is more complex. You are doing body right now, right? Head is head is just more important, I think, because you can use a body base mesh and you can use a head base mesh, but you are gonna have to change the head to look good. So you have to know the head. But body is most of the time covered, right? So like maybe in 1 year you will sculpt only one body in for work stuff. Hi man, welcome. How are you today? Yeah, that's if you are doing that, just continue that because it's the best way to not quit doing something you like. Like I want to do like anime stylized characters, but I'm not doing it, so I'm just suffering right now. So you do what you like, and I will just suffer. Thank you. We are 25 minutes in. I have 35 minutes to finish it. I will add another sphere. I will show you my add-on at the end. My special add-on that I coded yesterday because I am very good at coding. Alpha, yeah. I don't have in Blender, but in ZBrush I did. I use alphas a lot because you are making wood, you put wood alphas and you are halfway done. Like sculpting the general shape. For example, like I make this, you know, this is like carvings of the wood, for example. Then you put wood alpha on it, it looks like wood. So yeah, of course I use alphas to generate skin tone alphas. Yeah, there are lots of them. It's hard to like they're not the main thing that's important, but like at the end they're a nice touch. And there are so many ways you can do it in substance texturing. You can go pore by pore. You can use a skin face map from like Scan Store or like Texture XIZ. Uh, like there's so many ways you can do it. Some people go like Chris Costa, making every pore one by one. Like they're going one pore here, one pore here, like even smaller. But I don't have the resolution yet. But in production, you never have that time. You always use a scan. And then there's tilings. The tilings are the most important part of rendering. Most people don't do that. Like, you did your skin texture, like in Substance or whatever. It's in your, texture file, right? Let's say you have like 8K UDIM textures, like two UDIMs. and it's still not sharp enough for close-ups. So you do tilings in Blender or like in Unreal, whatever, wherever you are. If you tile it, you are not bound with the resolution of your image textures. So tiling is like a nice touch at the end always. Sculpting each crease, yeah. I mean, crease you sculpt. Like you can. Like you can, you should. Sometimes you don't have to. Depends. If you are learning to how to do it and you want to see how it looks, just do it. I will just give this color which I didn't do before, but it's a good idea. Why not? Cook. Flip Normals also has a course with like texturing face in Substance Painter. That's the first course I learned from texturing skin. That's also pretty good. I learned that even before sculpting. So I would get a base mesh. I would like just use grab brush to move the shape around to get the shape I want, face shape. Then I would go to substance and make a skin texture, and that's it. That's why how I did characters for like a year without knowing. Like I knew how to sculpt, but I didn't know this good without getting into deep sculpting. Because in if it works, it works. That's the main rule of the stuff, I guess. If it works, it works. Wait, you haven't touched Substance Painter? Uh, so if you are gonna texture your snake, you have to know Substance. Or is it gonna be someone else's job, texturing it? That's some crazy hair. Haha. Yeah, that's the best way to learn. Just take the job and then learn it. Do you know Photoshop? If you know Photoshop, it's similar. Yeah, texturing in Blender, you can paint stuff. And for a like that kind of model, it should be fine. I'm trying to do some procedural stuff in Blender too these days. Like instead of getting into blend substance, baking, waiting for baking, adding like dust noise and stuff like that. I'm trying to do it with nodes in Blender because that's faster. Yeah, it's all the same. It's just layer-based painting. Oh, it's okay. Just crazy hair for now. Remesh to 400. Good. Be smooth 10 times. RGBA mapping? What's that? You mean like IDs? Pinch here. Pinch inflates. GBNA channel to build some masks. Oh yeah, I got it, I got it. How do you use the masks? Are you using like mix color in between to like select the red color and like the everything else is affecting the red color only? So we were talking about that with a friend yesterday. Uh, like there you can set it up with nodes, but you are just talking there should be an automated way of doing this. Maybe there's an add-on that we don't know. You know, just setting up a RGB mask for ID map. And then I told him you should just write an add-on and sell it. Oh yeah, color dodge might be. Yeah, I actually, you know, the shortening the steps you take in your workflow is good. That's why I wrote an add-on with Cloud, the AI chatbot, yesterday, just to test if it works. And it just worked. I got an add-on to shorten one of my flows. And I will show you after the sculpts. I have 20 minutes. Like it's crazy good that you have an idea because years before we have it too, you know. We have lots of ideas. We are like, oh, if this was an add-on, it would be amazing. It would like make everything faster. But then you don't know coding and you can't, like you don't have coding friends. Then it's just an idea. But now I just talk to a chatbot. I explain him, oh, can you make a Blender add-on that makes this and that? And it's just code for you, you know? And then it works. Actually, it doesn't work. It gives an error. Then you send the error to the chatbot. You say, oh, I got this error. What's wrong with the code? Then it just fixes it. And you just keep doing it. And at the end, you have a working add-on. Maybe not perfectly coded or something, but for basic stuff, it works like that. It's pretty amazing. So I think I will try the same thing for my friend's RGB mask thing, you know, because we wanna use it as an ID mask. Let's say we have a character, we want to tile a body texture into the body and face tile into the face, but we have one material, for example. Then we need a mask, not black and white, one mask, because like hand different, feet different. I'm just giving an example. So I need a RGB mask. That's called an ID mask actually in Substance. So I need an ID mask that's set up automatically. Maybe if I talk with the chatbot again, I can do it. Yeah, I saw a lot of people doing that. I think it's called vibe coding or something, you know. But when these people vibe code, yeah, talking to AI to make something big like a game, it always ends up being a mess. But for smaller downs, it's just basic coding, you know. It's not a lot of different stuff. So it works. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it's not like I am selling it. I am not taking responsibility if it doesn't work. It's just on my PC and it works. Yeah, it's called an ID mask. Like you have a clothing and you just give red to the metal parts. You just give yellow to the, I don't know, leather parts. Then in Substance, you import your ID mask and you can use the mask very easily. You just pick red and mask it with one click in Substance. You just pick red and give the leather material to the reds, and like pick yellow, give the metal material to the yellows, you know. I mean, you can mask it by painting in Substance too, but if there's a way to do ID mask quickly, you can do that too. Yeah, it's pretty magical. You know, there are like maniacs trying to maximize their something, you know. There are people there are people trying to maximize their like sleep quality, for example, or like, you know, every last bit, like they are looking for like fruits that makes them sleep better or something. Like they are looking at every detail to improve 1% everything to reach the maximum quality of sleep. And yeah, that's what you do in 3D in all your years. You're always trying to maximize your efficiency in everything you do. Because if you like automated something that took you 1 minute to do and you do it every day, you know, that's, I don't know, couple hours in a year. That's good. And if it's something you do in 5 minutes, it's a lot of hours. So automation is good and AI tools help you do that. I'm trying to like learn the good side of the AI tools instead of the slope generators, you know. Okay, we are getting pretty close. Except the eyes, maybe. I'm doing the head in ZBrush. After I do import back to whenever I animate the body of the snake, I UV wrapped all the object, assign materials, and texture paints. Wait, you are gonna rig it too? You know how to rig? Yeah, but that seems right. Like you can do it separate. Uh, you like I don't know the shape of the creature, but are you gonna keep the body and head separate, or are you gonna like join them? Oh, snake, you mean like it's just gonna be like crawling, like what do you call crawling? Like it's just gonna be moving. I got it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, snake. I, I don't know how Autorik works with non-human stuff, but yeah, it should be a simple rig then. I mean, if it works separately, like you don't see the neckline or something, I'm just guessing. You can keep it separately, yeah. Or you can just join them. Like, you can join them but still keep separate materials, you know? Rigging should be easy. I mean, I don't know if you can rig it separately. I mean, you can rig it separately. I mean, you can do bots, whatever works. But you can just join them as well. Ah, okay, yeah, that works too. Yeah, you can do both, whatever works for your situation, you know, your character. There is no set rule. But yeah, that's the usual general workflow, you know, sculpting, uh, retopo if you need, if you don't, low subdivision level, you rig it, you unwrap it, you give materials, then you texture. Yeah, I mean, for humans there are auto rigging options too, but again, it depends on how much is it gonna be animated, how close it's gonna be seem, you know. Like for posing a character, you can rig a human in like 1 minute. You just pose it, then you fix the mistakes in that pose. But if it's gonna do like all kinds of dance moves, it's another thing, you know. You just don't do it. You just use a already good topologized base mesh. Like for work, you never do humans from scratch. Ideally, you even use a base mesh with an already good rig, you know. Like it already has a rig, you make your character, and it, like for example, if your character has a bigger head, then you have to adjust the rig. But it's just a human, and rig is human, then it's already good to go for basic stuff, I think. For work, you always start with a base mesh with a rig. There is a free character creator base mesh. I'm using that one. Yeah, it's cool, bro. You are just like starting the workflows. Yeah, no one is doing anything from scratch ever for work. Unless, some game studios, for example, you are starting a new game, you are making stylus characters. Your lead character artist can make a base mesh from scratch and retopo it. Then every other artist use that base mesh, you know. But for like animation work, you just pick a base mesh you like on the internet and use on it, like work on it. Yeah, from scratch to learn that you do, like you are like you are doing right now, daily sculpts. Like the heads, I will never make a head from this head plane probably in work. I will always start with the already made head. But I'm doing it for practice so I can learn the complexities of the head. But in work, I never have time or the will to do it. In portfolio work too, by the way, like you don't have to start from scratch because a base mesh already gives you a good body anatomy, and like you are never gonna have perfect body anatomy ever in your life, especially at the beginning. You will be like very wrong if you start from scratch. So you just start from a base mesh. The Because in work you won't start ever from scratch unless they are hiring you to start from scratch. But if you are just a normal character artist, you won't. So base meshes are pretty good, amazing, and it doesn't devalue your work. Some people think of it like that, including me in my beginner years. There is so much to a character, clothes, UVs, like accessories. You have to do textures, you have to do look dev, you have to adjust shaders to make it look good. And you're never gonna be like, I sculpted this, then I UV'd it, then I textured it. It's never gonna be like that. You'll always go back to sculpting, you'll always go back to maybe your UVs were wrong. Like there's always so much to do, and there's no need to add the pain of I will do it from scratch to the beginning of a project. That's for portfolio and work. If you are learning like me, you just do it from scratch to learn. But for work, no, 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 no. Yes, 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 exactly. That was my problem when I started. I I always started from base meshes, then I thought like, why would I even learn sculpting from scratch? There's always so many base meshes and assets. Then I did characters for a year like that, but because of that, I didn't learn sculpting. I wasn't that good at modeling or anything. I got results. They looked okay in the videos, in the animations, but at the end, I didn't know how to do any of it. I just took shortcuts. Then they are just biting in the ass later, which why I bought a tablet and started learning sculpting, I don't know, 1 or 2 years ago. I can't count the time now. Peter, thank you, bro. Thank you. We have 6 minutes left. Bro, it's still crazy to me. Like now you are like giving me compliments, and I look at my screen and I made this head in 1 hour. Because last year or before that, just last year, not even before that, I would watch like speed sculpts, Jan sculpts, speed charts, not speed sculpts. And I would think, how can you make a head in 1 hour, bro? It's like it's impossible. it always looks wrong for me, you know. And now I can do it. It's just crazy how much like practicing every day can get you, you know. I would think it's a myth. It's far away. I will never be able to do it. And when the guy you are watching tells you you should practice, you would say, nah, you are just talented. It's not practice. No, bro, no. Everything in your portfolio should be your best work, and you should take every shortcut to make it your best work. If you start from scratch, your anatomy will look wrong. If you are not like a 20-year veteran, you know, you will use a base mesh, you will use a head scan, you will use like whatever you can to make it look the best version it is. So you can get hired to work with more professional people with more experience, so you can learn from them more. If you put your honest work there, like I always start from scratch. I will always be like, I will do everything myself from zero. You will always fall short because you are learning in your beginning. And I am the same. Because, you know, there are people, like they're starting sculpting, they start from a base mesh. They use a head scan for like pore details and wrinkles. And it still looks bad because they don't know how to light their character, they don't know how to present it, like they don't know the scale they need to use with the pores, for example, like just giving examples. So you still have to have good knowledge to make a good piece, even if you start from a base mesh. It's not like a shortcut to perfection, you know. Like you have to know a lot of stuff to make it look good. So I always see like guys sculpt something for, I don't know, practice, then gives it a scan, and it still looks bad because it's not a good head, you know. Line at it work. No, you are just talented. Anime Blue Period. No, no, I don't know. It wasn't a reference. No, you are just talented. It's a classic, you know. Uh, people, especially now with the generated images, people are telling like artists like, you are just talented. I don't have any talent, so I will use a image generator to do arts. Like, no one is talented, bro. I mean, of course, some people are talented, but talent alone doesn't mean anything. I was always a talented uh, student, but then I was always talented. Everyone would say, "Oh, you're so smart, you're so talented. You will be a god or something." I don't know. Like they would always give me big praises. Then I started high school, and I'm like, I'm just the best. I don't have to study or anything. Then everything plummeted. Then I am just like any other student that needs to study. Then it hits me like there's no talent if I stop working. At that point, I was just studying, and I would think like, oh, I'm studying, but it's not too much. Like it must be just my brains. I should be just smart. I'm just smart probably, and study only helps me a little bit. But it's actually like you are just ignoring everything you put your hours into. Okay, we have 2 minutes. What's wrong with my head? We are looking at our reference. Hair is too up. No eyebrows. Eyebrows I will do after my time is ending because that's a rule I gave to myself. I can work on other parts except the head sculpts uh, after the timer. Oh, also the accessories, yeah. I will add the earpiece after the timer. My timer shows me 1 minute 30 seconds now. And you will hear it, so be ready. You'll hear your timer is up. I will read your messages. Hold on. We have 1 minute. 1 minute. What can I change? Ice. Maybe a little lower. I don't know. Like here. Man, I always mess up this part of the sculpt. I have to study that. like this. Let's look at it like this. Maybe more here. Uh, Maybe this is a little like this. Maybe this is too sharp. I don't know. Like this. $30 seconds. No. No. Okay. We have to accept our results that we got in 1 hour. We have to accept it with its flaws, and we have to accept that our time is up. Yeah, that was our time. Okay, Shizuma, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sculpted an inspiration of hard work for just being 10 and sometimes was born and yeah, yeah, exactly. That's the plot of the every artist in social media. Like they will just say, "Oh, you are talented," whatever. Because they don't see all the years of like waking up early day and like practicing. Exactly, just hard works. No, bro, not distracting. Like first days when I wasn't sure if I could do one head in an hour, I wouldn't stream, you know, I will just record it. But now I am comfortable and I actually want to chat with people, you know. I want to connect with more people because, you know, because I don't have any friends. No, I have friends. I have like two. That's plenty. Yeah, it's just fun. I like chatting with people. And like, you know, we met here, so we are lucky. Now I know you are making a snake and in a studio that's horror for childs or something. Practice and consistency, exactly, exactly. And there we have it. Now, oh, by the way, I'm reading a book called Atomic Habits. That's about being 1% better every day, you know, with some habits, because it's Atomic Habits. And I recommend it. I only read 20 pages and I recommend it because it's exactly what I'm trying to do, like, for months. Like, just trying to build up good habits and trying to break down bad habits. No 3D friends. You should join lots of Discord servers. I am in like 100 Discord servers. I met with people that like work with Marvels. I met with people that's like doing printing stuff, you know. 3D servers are golden, you know. You met all kinds of people. Okay, I should stop sculpting. Two friends plenty, exactly. Especially if they are good friends, you know. People say like you are average of your like I don't know 5 close friends or something. There's a word like that. And I have two friends. They are really amazing. They are in 3D like me, and they really want to get better at doing this. So it's like you can meet with them. You can like share. You can tell them, "Oh, did you see that 3D work that studio did, or like that animation that's like trailer?" You know, it's actually I feel very lucky about that. Exactly. Now I will show you my perfect tool about making stylized eyebrows. That's my add-on. But first, we need to, let's see. Okay, let's subdivide these appliers. I'm gonna join everything with this thing, shade smooth. And then I will go to layouts. And this is too big. And to see our head size, we add a human rig, scale 001. Oh, that's too much. Okay, we get it into a normal head size, you know, here. That's good. Maybe too small, maybe bigger. Anyways, that's plenty. That's a good head. Okay, we apply our scale. Okay, so we are at apply rotation too. We are at 1 scale, and this is the usual human head scale, right? So now I want to make eyebrows here. Normally what I do, I just add like a plane. I'll scale it down. I will put it here. You know, I will add a shrink wrap. Go to edit mode. Okay, scale it down. I'll add a shrink wrap. And I will add a solidify. And apply the scale too, of course, apply scale. I'll add a solidify. Then you do this, this. And then there you go, you have an eyebrow. Actually, you add subdivision and a lot of stuff to make this look good too. But that's just a lot of steps. So what you do is, you put your cursor here with shift right click, where you want eyebrow. You go to my amazing add-on. You click the mesh, your thing is here, you click magic button, there you have it. You have the setup. Now you just have to do the thing like this or whatever. I'm just making fast. You add cuts to wherever it's glitching. And then actually subdivision needs to be lower than this. I ran out of AI credits, I couldn't adjust that. Let's get down, you know. Yeah, there you go. You have eyebrows. You have magic eyebrows. And then you don't even need to mess with the modifier tab. You can be here. And you can just adjust here. Thickness or whatever, you know. Subdivision levels. Now that's my amazing add-on. I just talked with a chatbot for an hour and then it made this. It's pretty good. It's fun. Actually make it like my eyebrows from the character. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing because you know I will do this like in every head, you know, because every head I need an eyebrow, and I'm just like I wish there was an automated way. I mean, there are add-ons that make like automatic eyebrows or something, but like I don't want to have automatic eyebrows. I just want to remove the add a plane, scale it down, apply the scale, add solidify, add subdivision, add shrink wrap, put it in its correct place, open the snapping tool, open the face project. I just thought like I wished I could automate this, and then I did. That's the magic of AI chatbots, I think. Like that's the way it should be used to fast make your workflows faster. And for example, we put it here because we don't have a loop cut here. It's not snapping to anything, so you just add another loop cut. I wish I did the mirror on the other side. Our reference is on the other side. Whatever. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, they're paid as well. Yeah. I don't know if there's a free eyebrow generator. Yeah, I think I will, after adjusting the code for this subdivision being lower, I will just share this for free. It's not like a magic solution like I wrote here, magic button, but I mean it works for me, maybe it works for other people. Why not? Maybe it will help some people go be faster. Anyways, this is it. And let's add actually add the, do you call it earring? Earring? Cylinder. We make it 16. Scale it down. My snapping is on, so it's snapping. Okay, we do it like this. Is it connected to here? I don't know, here? Or I'll just put it here. And then we Taurus. Radius, that should be fine. Scale 001. Add it here. Smooth, double smooth. Okay, it needs to be smaller. Okay. Oh, and we have another one here. Pattern it. Okay. It's gonna try to place them perfectly, and that's fine. Okay, we are good. Now I will just render this. Apply or modifiers. Just render this, and we are done with today's stuff. Control J, J, Control J, shades mode. Okay. Shizuma, Peter, Devo, thank you for joining, guys. Oh, Kids Mania levels. Welcome. I was just gonna leave. Appreciate it. You're welcome. It should be a great idea if you will create a playlist dedicated to work in Blender at normal speed like this video. Oh, that's a good idea. Like normal speed, you mean like, you know, I usually share speed up shorts, YouTube shorts. Oh wait, you mean like I should add all these live sessions to a playlist? Maybe? I mean, if you go to, like in my YouTube channel, if you go to live tab, you can see all the lives. Yeah, it was fun, bro. Good luck with your snake. Good luck with your snake thing. You have a lot to handle. Sculpting, texturing, UVs, rigging. That's a lot of things to do. But yeah, you can, I think you can handle it if it's like a background character or not like it just shows up very short. It should be fine. Okay, thanks all for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow with the 39th heads, which is, I will show you. Yeah, 39. We have this very serious guy tomorrow. Zach, thank you. So far, I don't go far than this. It's a 1 hour challenge. So this is the final. So this is as far as I go. Anyways, take care guys. Bye bye, and I'll see you tomorrow.